Hello everyone, welcome to Professional IAS. I guess that was very colorfully written. Okay, I only made that in order to look little bit concentrating for you. So that is the reason using colors will definitely give you a feeling of what awe. So that aesthetic feeling will give you happiness to to focus, right? As you know that we are discussing 1956 to 1970 movement, the first phase of the movement we are discussing. In that first phase of the movement, we have completed part 1, part 2. Now we are doing what? Part 3. Okay. And I'm not mentioning all of this as part 1, part 2, part 3 on our YouTube channel. In the playlist of Telangana Movement 2024, you are having lesson number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. Okay. From lesson number 1 to lesson number 11 we have completed. So whenever I have to put a particular topic in two parts, so I am mentioning within the slide, within the title slide, I am mentioning apart from what? I am continuing the chronology. I am not breaking the serial number with regard to lesson numbers. But within the lesson numbers, if you see the topics discussion, there you will see part 1, part 2 like that. When the final part of that particular topic will be there, in the bracket I will write final part. Then we'll go with lessons. Lessons number will not change. Okay, remember this point. So in our last class, as you know that we have discussed up to what? Financial committees. Up to what? Financial committees, Lalit Kumar committee, Bhargava committee, and also what? Vanchu committee. And the students who are looking for little bit high scoring, little bit advanced study, want a push towards your preparation instead of what? Doing things haphazardly. So the mentorship program that we are having, it definitely going to work you out. A lot of students have joined. I should not say that, but it's just a kind of motivation that you should also be in the race. That's all about it. So I have around 10 to 12 students are there till now who are actually doing better. Okay, Telangana subjects we are actually concentrating a lot on it, because with regard to polity, history, and also geography, environment, you are anyhow very well about it. So I need to give you a lot of information with regard to economy, which is my subject, S&T, which is my subject. Then apart from that, Telangana subjects anyhow we are covering very good and continuous. Every 2 days, every 3 days, we'll have a lot of questions will be discussed. Okay, question like they will be given MCQ questions, they'll do it, and on every question we will have a discussion. Each student will say that if out of a question I will, while taking the session, I'll ask a question. So who has done this question? Okay, so like out of 10 people, maybe 5 people may say they have done correctly, 5 they have not done correctly. So from the 5 people I'll ask that please discuss it. Okay, so that particular student will discuss about that particular topic, and that will listen by all of them. And if he is missing or she is missing of any of this discussion, so I will come in and some other student will join in. It's a kind of like information exchange program, where you will not only learn from me, you will also learn from your peers. Okay, you will also learn from your fellow mates. So that kind of discussions we are actually having. Some students may not having a social issues material, so that is given by some other students, and I will be also chipping in and also trying to give them some material. So this is a very collaborative effort. That is how they have been developed over a period of time, and they generally, obviously, I am only doing all of that, means they will definitely say that sir is going on well. So the well, sir, we are improving. That's enough, because just sitting idle and doing whatever you want to do, instead of that, focusing on what I am telling will definitely give you results. So that program is going on. So I have discussed a lot. This discussion is there. That's what I have done is I have already written our whatever the lecture is there. Half of the lecture I have written, then half of the lecture let us also do with writing. Okay, as my pure intention of Telangana movement to start this particular subject is to give you a very thorough knowledge. Okay, the content, with regard to the content, okay, I might be missing few of the things, but that does not really matter. What really matters is that when you have the complete subject with you, okay, it is a normal thing that out of 100% of the syllabus, don't think that I will give you 50%, right? That is not going to happen. So out of 100%, definitely I will be touching 80 to 85%. The 15% which may not be there, which is not being discussed, that definitely you will have in the material that I have given. But discussion wise, that 15% may not be there. Then don't think that you are not comprehensively studying. 85% only you study. That is more than enough for your examination. Out of 150, try to do 135, 130 marks you get in Telangana formation. That is the biggest achievement, I can say that. Okay, don't look for perfection, that is important. Look for what better marks every time. Look for what better marks every time, because you pick up anything, you pick up any test series in the market. It is important that you should know your syllabus very well. So 85% of the content which is given to you, if you are not thorough in that and looking for the 15%, is stupidity and foolishness. That particular thing you should not do it. So even I suggest that when whatever the YouTube channels you are watching, my only intention here is that please do whatever they are saying. Okay, read whatever they are giving to you. Try to follow them very religiously. You will definitely crack it. But if you are thinking that this channel, that channel, this channel, so you should, minimum trust you should have on a particular channel. After that trust, okay, and with one video, two video, you cannot actually build that trust. Okay, you watch it, you watch it, you watch it. Then what happened? See, ultimately it's not like somebody is teaching you in Greek or Latin, something like that. No, either in Telugu or English, right? Telugu or English. So there will be some lecturers or faculty which may not be very good orators, which may not be very good communicators, but does not matter. Okay, what matters is that you are getting the lecture, you are getting the content. That is what you require for the examination. So make sure that you focus in the areas which are very productive to you, not to focus on those areas which are only needed to what? Gossip. Okay, that's all you have to do. Right. So again, from the very first day of the Telangana movement, I have given the flow chart. Flow chart is, that is what I will give every other time, whether you like it or not. That is not my contention here. I am not going to compete with you, right? So flow charts, the sequence of events, I will give you continuously, okay, till the formation completes or not. It's up to you. Those who are following regularly, they will revise it so thoroughly, they will be having, of course, the edge. Let us start our discussion. The first thing, you know that 1969, all it started, actually started in 1968 by Sri Ramadas. This person, you know it very well. So 1969, the movement, okay, Genesis laid on 5th January at Palvancha Thermal Power Station. They decided that on 10th January, they are going to start a hunger strike. Okay, this particular thermal power station, they met at 5th January and they decided that on 10th January, they are going to have a hunger strike. In the meanwhile, on 8th January, Ravindranath started one BA course student started what? Hunger strike, fasting, right? All these happened in what? Khammam. On the same 10th January, when the hunger strike began by these employees, on the same day, okay, the movement also went to Nizamabad. In Nizamabad, it was led by A.S. Posetti, Then after that, on 12th January, 5th, 10th, 12th, 5th, 8th, 10th, 12th, on 12th June, because the events are happening continuously, one particular sequence is not there here, but you have to know it like that. On 12th June, at Khammam, movement intensified, that's all. Then the movement went to what? Hyderabad. In Hyderabad, in our last class, I told you that there is two important issues we have discussed. One is KBR, Kasu Brahmanand Reddy versus what? DS Reddy, and OU student action groups have come into existence, right? This all we have done. Okay, so 5th January, 10th January, then the movement went to what? 13th January. 13th January, two things happened. Telangana Protection Committee came into being. Okay, Katam Lakshmi Narayana, he was the person under whose leadership Telangana Protection Committee has come. And on 13th January only, Action Committee of Students has also been established. These two events happened on 13th January. Then 16th January, High Court judgment has come. That was a big blow to our Telangana movement. On 18th January, three things happened. Lathi charge, Telangana employees have given ultimatum to the government that if you don't take any, cognizance of the student agitation, we will also start what? Hartals. Then third one, Telangana political leaders also recognizes, because things are happening from January 6th, then 10th, then 13th, then 16th. So these from 10-15 days when the students are on the roads and continuously agitating, employees are agitating, people will not keep quiet, right? Leaders will not keep quiet. So from 6th January to 16th January, 18th January, leaders of Telangana were just looking at the agitation and trying to find out a right moment where they can strike, okay, with the CM. So 18th January, they thought that it is a very apt time. So Telangana political leaders has also said that if you don't intervene in the agitation which is going on and does not give us some assurances whatever they are demanding or does not take the issues, okay, or address the issues, we will also do the hartal. So at the end, the CM has been caught in a multifarious net. Now he has to do something. CM has to do something. I guess this is all clear to you. Everything started from 6th January, 10th January hunger strike, then 13th January, this 12th June you leave it, then 13th January TPC, Action Committee of Students, 16th January High Court judgment, 18th January this all happened. Remember this. Okay. Then when the Telangana political leaders, when the employees, all of them are actually giving ultimatum to the government has to respond or not, that is what I have told you. So all party meeting 18-19, okay. Then whatever the discussions happen in all party meeting, they said that Geo 36 will be issued, announced on 21 but issued in the Gazette on 29th January. Remember this point. This all happened. After that, in our last class, we have discussed what court judgments with regard to, because these things are going on and Geo 36 talks about sending Andhra employees to Telangana. Obviously, the people who are working in Telangana and who are Andhrais also, they'll go to the court. So against the Geo 36, everything was very good till Geo 36. Okay. The moment the people started going to the court, then Geo 36 was challenged, Mulki rules were challenged. Okay, court judgments came. Single bench we have seen, division bench we have seen, SC ruling also we have seen. Single bench says that no, Mulki rules are not maintainable. Division bench says that Mulki rules are valid. Supreme Court said that Mulki rules are again not valid. Okay, like that we got a bigger blow with regard to Supreme Court also. And in Geo 36, along with sending the Andhra employees to the Andhra, okay, is one point. And in Geo 36, financial deprivations of Telangana was also one of the topic of discussion in all party meeting decision. So that's why in order to identify that surplus fund of Telangana, 3 committees were appointed. Lalit Kumar Committee, Bhargava Committee and Vanchu Committee. The date, okay, mention the date and months, whatever I have given you. Okay. In the MCQs, anyhow, I will cover that. Okay. Now, this is all we have done in our last class. Till here we have done in our last class. Now, let us start our discussion with, now, first police firing happened. 20th January, first firing in Shamshabad took place. This, here, the students who are agitating was demanding separate Telangana movement was going on. Railway stations was, railway roko was going on. 11 to 16 year children also participated, and in this police firing they also got injured. Remember this point. Then this is all happened in where? Shamshabad, 20th January. So we are here, 18th, 19th January, all party meeting, Geo 36 were issued. Okay, but things are also going on. Parallelly, things are also going on. On 20th January, first firing happened in what? Shamshabad. What they did, this particular protest was organized for a separate Telangana movement. Okay, railways rokos were going on, police opened fire, and the children who participated was also at the age of 11 to 16, they got injured. And Lati charge in Nizam College. In order to protest the firing of police, that is happened in Shamshabad, a meeting was going on in Nizam College condemning the attack of police firing on the Shamshabad student. Okay, so in Nizam College when they were condemning, they were also giving the slogan like Police Zulum Band Karo. Police Zulum Band Karo. That was a slogan at that time. So when in the Nizam College, I am the leader, I am just addressing all of you. Automatically, police came and dispersed the crowd, nothing but did the lathi charge. So we said that Police Zulum Band Karo. Why the purpose of the meeting was? The purpose of the meeting was very clear. They were actually protesting against the firing that has happened in Shamshabad. Okay. Then 24th January 1969, Shankar, the first martyr. He was the first martyr for the movement of Telangana, Shankar. Remember this point. After some days, Krishna, another student, severely injured and died. After some days. So first martyr is Shankar. The second martyr, you can say the Krishna is there. Okay. But exactly in between these two people, anybody dies or not, we do not have the data. So that's why they have not mentioned that he is a second person. They said that he was also injured in the attack. All of the people who were actually police firing happened in the Nizam College. Okay, these all happened in Nizam College. So they was shifted to what? Gandhi Hospital. Shifted to Gandhi Hospital. And on 24th January, Shankar has died. After some days, we also saw the death of Krishna. Right. So here the goosebump movement has come. So when the students are there in the Gandhi Hospital, suffering, in painful condition, fighting happened. Okay. And lot of students were also admitted because of injuries. And other side, engineering students are having a meeting with regard to Telangana movement. Once these students were actually doing the meeting, they got the news that in Gandhi Hospital several students were injured and they require blood. These engineering students has abandoned the meeting on the same time and started running towards on the roads. They started running on the bikes. They started running towards the Gandhi Hospital in order to protect the fellow mates. This is a very, very, very important student student gesture, or you can say that to protect our student community. They have not even thought for 1 second. The moment they got the news, okay, while they were having a meeting, they got the news that the blood donations are required in the Gandhi Hospital to the injured students. They stopped the meeting at the same time, throwed the mic, throwed the dash, took their bikes and went to the Gandhi Hospital and give the blood donation. That was the fraternity that we had at that time. Okay, then all of these are happening. Of course, the movement will get intensified. On 27th January, movement intensified. Students toured across Telangana in order to mobilize the opinion of people towards Telangana movement. Means when we want larger people to protest, larger people to show dissent, then we need to educate them. So lot of students of the Telangana went and toured villages and discussed with the people that these are the injustice given to us. This is what is gentleman's agreement. This is what happened to us. All this was being told to what Telangana in the village to mobilize the Telangana movement. Okay. So in the meanwhile, what happened? An unfortunate incident took place. Unfortunate. Done by some miscreants, but not by the Telangana students for sure. This is a very common. People can show this much of gesture to the humanity, cannot be doing that particular thing. So one Andhra employee, okay, Andhra employee working in the government department only. So his home was set fire and he was burnt to death. His name was Ananda Charyelu. His name was. So this was an unfortunate incident. It was not done by Telangana agitation. It was done by miscreant. Means people who are not good people are called as what? Miscreant, and who want this kind of things to be done, they are called as miscreant. Right. Then on 28th January, fine. So we are here, 24th, first martyr, 27th, Andhra employee died. Then 28th, Telangana Liberation Committee, Convention, okay, Telangana Liberation Committee was formed on 28th January under the chairmanship of very important person, Kaloji Narayan Rao. The demands of this particular convention was very simple. Please sir, CM sir resigned and we want a president rule. And under this leadership only, what has happened? Okay, riots at Warangal and Nizamabad intensified. Riots are nothing but people going brisk. Okay, shutting the shop of the Andhra people, burning the shop of Andhra people, throwing the bus, okay, attacking the names of boards which are Andhra related. All that shops, hartals, etc. all was done by during this particular day on 20th January. Okay. In the meanwhile, what happened? Andhra people started attacking Telangana people at the borders of Telangana and Andhra. Okay, two regions are there, Nandigama and Koddad. Koddad is ours, Nandigama is theirs. Okay, here villager, just like our Telugu movies, factionism happened, village happened. Okay, they throwed stones on each other, they secretly killing people, etc. All that was happening. Okay, so much this particular agitation went out. You can understand that Arvind Sameta movies, the two villages were fighting like that last at the climax. Okay, you know that if anybody asks me who is your favorite hero, I'll tell a list of 10 people because I do not have favorites. I like all the movies of superstars. The person should be superstar. That's all about it. I cannot be watching movies of the people who are not superstars. That is my feeling. So that's why I do watch his movies. I do all the movies of superstars. So I have watched that movie also. Then at the last, NTR goes into the villain's convince the villain's wife, okay, you act as your husband is not dead, so that all the war will stop, etc. Will say or not? Yes, that is what has happened. Army reinforcement has to come in, so that blatantly these guys are these villagers are actually fighting. Okay, then 28th January, Telangana Liberation Committee, this happened. Attack of IPB people on Telangana happened. 30th January, police firing. Again here, a student of 12-year students who is in the 7th class, Narsimulu, again died. So you just imagine a point here, the Telangana movement from the very beginning is actually student-led movement. It's not the leaders have done something. Okay, it's actually a student-led movement. The only person who has done something was KCR in the year 2009, Mr. KCR sir. But in that also, you understand that I have witnessed this because my age is very good at that time. I can remember what has happened, each and every bit of it, because I was staying in Begumpet at that time. Okay, and NIMS, Nizam Institute of Medical Sciences, where KCR was admitted, I was there. Okay, I saw the people movement. I saw the students going from my on the main roads only. I saw the PVR, that is Hyderabad Central, which belongs to what Andhra owner, was actually covered with nets. Because people were actually throwing stones on every shops, okay, removing the banners and hoardings of every shop that belonged to what Andhra. I have witnessed it, each and everything. So you just imagine a point here, Telangana movement is in the veins and arteries of what? Telugu people. Basically Telugu students, you have to understand. Nor lawyers, nor doctors, nor teachers. Little bit of, you can see that employers were also there. But from the very moment, the people who actually died, the people who actually sacrificed has to be put at the highest level of pedestal whenever you talk about any independence. Okay, so when we got about independence only in 1947, we also talk about people who went to jail, Kalapani, we talk about the people who died, we talk about Bhagat Singh who died, okay, we talk about Sadhguru who died. Okay, why? Because people have sacrificed. Means just imagine a point here. Now Telangana employees or Telangana lawyers, doctors, no one died. Okay, so their contribution could be could be very big, but still the students have led from the front. That is what I mean here. Means they are ready to sacrifice. They did it. Not even in 1916, but also in 2009 also we saw that. Okay, Srikanth Chari. So you just imagine that how these students will be very courageous and very sentimental to their origin, very sentimental to their particular identity. Okay, that is what happened. 28 and 30. Again, a 7th class student have got that much of maturity to fight for the Telangana. It is also one of the important achievements, you can say. The Telangana students which are in graduation, etc., which are in OU, was successful in order to mobilize the movement. Because how come the people will get that courage? When you actually show the truth and real face of what Bayaz Andhra leadership. That is what happened. Okay, then that's all happened. Okay, it was done. Now student unions are actually at the forefront of the Telangana agitation. So is there any political leaders attached? Because government was Congress government and Telangana leaders was also in the Congress government. So own leaders, okay, own Telangana MPLAs cannot go against own Congress CM or not. Yes, otherwise high command will come into picture. No, you don't do that. So who are the MLAs who first established connections with the student unions? Relations of politicians with the agitating students. Bhalu Ramanaidu, Sri E.V. Padmanabham. First political leaders to establish connection with students. Please remember these people name. Along with the newspaper editors. Okay, Adi Raju Venkateshwar Rao and Raghuveer Rao. They also said that, okay, whatever the students are doing, it is genuine, it is fact. We will also contribute in their particular agitation. So newspaper editors, these two people, remember, who actually supported the student cause, okay, or student agitation for Telangana, and also the first political leaders to be a part of the Telangana movement are these two. Okay, government booked false cases against these students, obviously, because students were only booked, students only sacrificed, students only lost their life. Okay, and students only mobilized the movement till 2009, till 2014 also. Million March, you remember this point on Tank Bund, completely full of what? Students. Million March is not a small thing, completely full of students. So students' power is very, very high. That's why the moment you get a student related movie, it's hit. whether it's love story or whether it is Josh movie kind of thing. Pawan Kalyan did it, success. Naga Chaitanya did it, success. Happy Days, success. Happy Days little bit adult kind of like youth in college. Student movies are generally very hit. Okay, whether it is any kind of movies are there. Then government booked the students in the fall cases. That has also happened 2009, 2010, 2011 also. And to plead, one of the very good lawyer and very good human being also, you can say that he has pleaded against these fall cases free of amount. His name was G. Narayan Rao. Okay. From the student side, in order to fight for the student against the false cases, who among the following has fought? Who was the advocate lawyer who has fought for the cases of illegal arrest of students during the Telangana movement? Means G. Narayan Rao. You have to remember this particular person name. So, okay, fine. Then Telangana Joint Action Committee. Joint Action Committee of Employees and Teachers has formed later on this particular thing happened. In parallel, these events are going on. I always tell you, employee Joint Action Committee was headed by K.R. Amos. Teachers Joint Action Committee was headed by Balakrishna Reddy. They declared, these two associations declared that they are going to work with Telangana Praja Samiti. We will discuss about it. And they said that we will support what? Student agitation. They said that we will work with TPS and also with the student agitation in order to mobilize the Telangana movement. They started lot of hartals, etc., so and so forth. They all also got arrested. Okay. Now, so we are here now. Where are we? Where is our date? 28th January. We went till 30th January is also over. Okay. Fine. The formation of this particular Telangana Association of Employees and Teachers, I am having a different PPT for it. Role of Telangana employees, role of women, role of lawyers, role of doctors. So separate PPT is there. In that we will discuss much in detail. Now we are going into the sequence. Okay, separate topics are there for it. Don't need to worry. Their year, month, date, etc. all that will be discussing. Okay, 30th January we have come. Now, these all things are happening. On 13th March, government announced. On 13th March, government announced. Okay. Three promises was given to us by the Kasu Brahmanan Reddy ji. Additional 9 crores rupees at rate of 1 crore to each districts will be given. Every district will get what? 1 crore rupees. 9 crores additional grants will be given, like that KBR said. And a separate chief secretary will be appointed to handle what? Only Telangana affairs. Telangana affairs related, development related. A separate chief secretary was also appointed, the head of IAS officers. Okay, obviously he will from Telangana only. And KBR also said that we will double the grants for Pochampadu project. So when we get more money, we can get what? More extension of our Pochampadu project. We can get a better dam, we can get better canal, we can get a better system. Okay, that's why March 13 government announcement was just 3. So 18-19 all party meeting happened. Geo 36 was challenge. All these were going on. Okay, later on, again on 13 March, means January went, February went, March. In March, these are all, okay, government decided to give us all of these 3. Okay. Last point, last discussion of today's class, March 15th. Okay. Governor of our state, Governor of AP, visited Usmania University. For what purpose? To unveil a commemorative postal stamp. Okay. And March 15 was also Golden Jubilee celebration of Osmania University also. So Osmania University Golden Jubilee celebrations are coming. So governor came and want to show a stamp. On that stamp, obviously Osmania University will be there. Okay, to inaugurate that particular stamp only he came. Here the student shouted just like what has happened during the time of independence. Simon go back. They said here the students of Osmania University, nearly about 200 students, okay, actually went to the governor, okay, wherever he's sitting, and shouted, "Governor, go back." Okay, this is all about it. I'll come with next topic. Thank you for watching. Keep sharing.